Okay, let's get at it.
Woo! Yay, hiking.
Okay. This is the Beaver Brook or whatever it is that I showed you last night. It was not exactly running this hard yesterday. It absolutely poured last night on us. But we are leaving the shelter area. The rain's still coming down, but not quite as bad. We've got a 9-mile day planned out for us today. Up and over Mount Wolf. And then down into Kinsman Notch. And then a steep climb up to the shelter, most of the way up Moosilauke Mountain. And the good news of that is Moosilauke is the last mountain, the southernmost mountain in the Whites. So we'll get most of the way up it today, you know, assuming we go through with that plan. There's a chance, if it's way too wet and sketchy, that we'll push it to tomorrow, but it'll probably be way too wet and sketchy tomorrow too. But we'll get most of the way up there tonight, hopefully. And then tomorrow, we come down Moosilauke, and we're out of the Whites. So that's the plan. Been an awful lot of wet trail this morning. Oh, damn it. Just for the record, that was not a staged event.
What were you saying, dear?
A bit of a wet trail today, I think is what I was saying, before I demonstrated so eloquently.
Elegantly.
Elegantly and eloquently. I'll take both.
Is wet trail slippery, dear? I'm just wondering.
But like you were just commenting, at least it's in generally trail so far. Just muddy, wet, puddly trail, but trail nonetheless.
So far.
So far. This is our trail today. We're still making it up Mount Wolf, which is our first climb. And then from there we still have to go down, then up Moosilauke.
Just a little tricky.
Oh look, it's practically dry up here. You can barely see the stream coming down. Okay, this is the top of Wolf. Not quite the tippy top. There is an overlook. About 100 feet that way. But given the day, not really worth it. So we'll just start our descent in a minute down into Kinsman Notch. Okay, we are just about down into Kinsman Notch, and I think that's our first peak, like you said.
Moosilauke.
At Moosilauke.
I think that's her. She's steep.
And as long as there's nothing above those clouds that are blocking the rest of it, no problem.
No, she's a portaire. She's our last mountain in the Whites.
We will be happy once that is done.
Tomorrow.
Yes. Up tonight, down tomorrow. Or most of the way up tonight. But for now, we're going to hit the notch, have a quick snack, regroup, and then get at it. Okay, we just crossed the road and parking lot at Kinsman Notch. This is Beaver Brook. And we are collecting some water from it. We're staying at Beaver Brook Shelter, which is 1.5 miles up Moosilauke. So, and I know we pass Beaver Brook Falls, so presumably we follow the stream the whole way. I was just corrected. We're not going up Moosilauke, we're going up Moosilauke. And thank God, because Moosilauke was hell. Okay, so the sign at the bottom of the hill says it's a dangerous path we're climbing. So we have to be experienced hikers. I don't know if that disqualifies us or not, but I'll give that. It's pretty cool. Luckily, we skirted to the side instead of right up. I apologize. I was just turning on my video when I slid down the rocks and almost died. And I almost missed it. But luckily, I didn't die, so I didn't miss it. Okay. You got that? It's a little slippery.
Yeah. Who the hell's the trail going that way?
Okay. I'm still going to kind of step out here and see the view that I was trying to see. Yep, and that's what I tried to slide off of. Don't worry, if I actually slide off, I'll make sure the video is going. Still making our way up. And still an impressive waterfall. I'm trying to keep better footing at this point. Okay. All the way up we go. All right, it's end of day 47. It was a wet day. We did 9 miles from Beaver Brook Shelter up over Mount Wolf, and then most of the way up Moosilauke. Moosilauke. I don't know. A lot of people pronounce it Moosilauke.
Yeah, God who claims Moosilauke.
Okay, well, they confuse me every time someone says Moosilauke, so I figured I'd go with that. Anyway, most of the way up Moosilauke. Moosilauke, and we are at Beaver Brook Shelter now. So we are in our tent, trying to stay dry, but it was a good day. What do you think?
It was a good day. A lot of rain today, but we woke up in a shelter, so that was dry. The shelter tonight was too full for us, so we're tenting tonight, but that's fine. The last part of the day was a really steep climb up Mount Moosilauke part of the way. But what was really cool about that is we were going up right next to this huge, massive set of waterfalls and cascades, and it was really, really pretty. Yep. So part of the slowness was the steepness, and part of the slowness was we kept stopping to take pictures and video and stuff because it was just beautiful.
Yep. I thought so too. Any highlights, lowlights? Was that your highlight?
That was my highlight.
Ooh, okay. My highlight is today I think is the first official day that we both embraced the suck. Like, it poured last night. So the trail today ranged from waterfall to swimming pool to just mud pit. And
mid-shin, like I walked in puddles up to my mid-shin in mud. It
was pretty impressive how wet the trail was today. But,
somebody said he was willing to be talked out of hiking today and taking his gear in the shelter, but I know as soon as the sun didn't come out, but as soon as it stopped raining, he was going to want to go. So we went.
Yep,
we needed to get the miles done.
Yep. But
Georgia doesn't get any closer if we just sit here. Meh.
But to finish my thought,
please.
I don't know what it was, but we embraced the suck. We just we realized that we were wet anyway, so we just tromped through the mud and the lakes and the ponds that were so-called trail today. So
a lot of waterfall coming over the trail over the rocks.
Yep.
So we're soaked to the bone.
Good deal. Okay, I think that's about it.
And the weather forecast between now and Hanover, Vermont, includes rain every day. So 4 more days of rain, and then we'll dry out. But you know what
tomorrow is? Our last day.
End of the whites.
In the whites.
We'll let you know if we make it.
Okay, see ya.
See you tomorrow.